inside. Outdoors hunting big game. I come alive before opening day. It's a twisted addiction that calls my name. I gotta get inside. Outdoors hunting big game.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. It's time to go get some of those chicken of the woods, you know, tuna or chicken of the sea. Let's go. After I get me some coffee, I gotta wake up. Is this my cup? Is it? All right, you the man. You the man right there. Got a cup waiting for me.
How nice am I? Even had coffee made for me.
I told you were the man.
I am the man.
Too bad you weren't the man on the turkey calling that morning. It's a good thing we were hunting pretty close to the office because we actually got to come home, take a nap, eat some lunch, and get ready for the afternoon. The place that we're hunting, it's great for roosting turkeys because of all the creek bottoms. So we're going to head out and get set up for tomorrow. All right, here's the deal. This is what we're doing this afternoon. It's late afternoon, and the birds will soon be going to roost. So this place that we're hunting's got roads that go all through it. So what I'm gonna do, the game plan here anyway, is to drive some of these roads and get out and intermittently call and see if we can hear one gobble and try to get between them and where I think they're going to roost. Probably, most of the time they roost in these big creek bottoms, and this place has got creek bottoms all over it. So if we can get one to holler, the game plan is to get in front of them on their way to roost and maybe work one of them close and get a shot. So come on, let's go and see if we can't get one to holler at us. This place, it's rough to drive through, that's for sure. All the rocks. But the landowner cut in some roads, if you call them roads, through this place several years ago. And for turkey hunting, I'm telling you what, this place is ideal. I mean, it's just perfect. It's got a lot of creeks that run through it, a lot of ridges and bottoms and all kinds of things, ponds. And these roads, if you get a bird hollering over in a ravine or something out from this timber, like early one morning, just set your decoy right on this road, and this is where the gobbler wants to get to so he can strut for the hen. It's wide open, you know, they make perfect strutting areas. It's just, I mean, it's a great combination. I'm gonna stop right here. Kill this truck. I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna do a call because there's a big bottom in front of us, and you can see this ridge up here to my left. This bottom that's between us and that ridge cuts across this road and goes on up in this timber. I know they're gonna be coming this direction in the afternoon like this anyway, so I'm gonna get out and do a call. There's one right there. I didn't even hit the call. Listen. Listen. Right there. Tearing it up. See if he's gonna start committing, coming our way. He's right on that ridge on the other side of this bottom. Right there. Come on, let's get our stuff. All right, we finally got a bird pinned down after driving around this place all afternoon, but of course, he's on the other ridge on the other side of this huge ravine.
You call that driving? That's like NASCAR mixed with off-road series.
Well, I told you to hang on a second. It was like a mile and a half to get around by road to catch up with this bird and be on the same ridge. But hey, we finally got there. We know where the bird wants to go. He's hollering, let's get in there and get set up. Right here's that ridge that we were looking at from the truck. It's just up there in front of us. And these turkeys are gonna come down, right there he gobbled. These turkeys are gonna come down to this bottom. This is where they're gonna roost. They roost right in this bottom a whole lot next to this pond. This old farmyard, barnyard and stuff. These stacks of old firewood and stuff make perfect places to hide. But get behind them. Just hit it again a second ago. But I think we're gonna get down the other side of this pond and get right up next to the edge of the woods and let them come to us. Set the deeks out right there in front of that, out in that green grass. And when you get over there, you can see a good little ways up through there. So the turkey will be able to see the decoys, you know, from a long distance off. Right there, you just gobbled again. Come on, let's get on it. Let's get in there and get set up. He is hot. He should be right at the other end of this bottom here. Hopefully, I didn't lose my striker. Hopefully he'll be coming right up that green grass patch there. Here's, you can see those decoys. And the good thing about the decoys and having this open lane, once he breaks the woods at the other end, I don't need to call anymore unless he just, you know, acts like he's gonna leave or something, because the decoys will do the rest of the pulling for us. So hopefully it's that big long beard. Good. That's a long beard too. Feel it come. I'm going to get all the way up here about the decoys. So that was cool. Look at that. That's beautiful. What in the heck? What the heck did that turkey see? I ain't putting down there. That ain't good. What on earth did that turkey see? Just stay kind of still. He may have seen something up on top of the hill he didn't like or something. Well, I just heard him gobble for the third time since he boogered and got out of here. I don't really have any clue as to what that turkey saw. I mean, we were sitting motionless. Tim's up there all covered up, all kinds of burlap stuff. Deeks out, so he strutted. Said, as still as we can, but I just heard it, like I said, I heard him gobble for about the third time since he got out of here, and he is way up on the other side of that ridge. So, I don't know, it's almost dark though. Well, not almost dark, but it's getting late in the evening. I don't know. I might sit here and tough it out and see if some other birds come in to go to roost in this bottom, or might chalk it up as an experience and an adventure that we're just gonna have to try to tackle again at another day. Oh well, win some and you lose some. You moved, didn't you?
Why's it gotta be my fault?
Because I didn't move, Tim. Somebody did.
It wasn't me.
Well, that bird saw something he didn't like, and he hightailed it out of there. 45 minutes later, we're getting ready to pack up and get out of there.
Yeah, I'm taking the camera down, getting stuff ready to go.
And look up, here's one bird, there's two birds. Before I know, there's 8 of them in front of us.
They were coming right at us.
And as soon as that big one gets in range, I'm gonna shoot him. Man, I tell you what, these muck boots are nice, man. We hunt so many different kinds of conditions, between hot and cold, wet and dry, and turkey season has got them all. And Muck has come up with a product line that they have every condition covered. They have the Woody Max line that we love using during deer season, but for turkey season, those hot days, they've got the Field Masters and the Camo Camp boots that are lightweight, but they still keep your feet dry. Either way, all 40 of the items on the Muck line are 100% waterproof, and they have an air mesh system that wicks away moisture off your feet. One of them is going to work for you. Big gobbler just steps out of the woods on the left, back in the back. See? The big white head. So we can't spook these jakes. Big gobbler strutting back here. So when these turkeys get up here, whatever you do, don't move. And as soon as that big one gets in range, I'm gonna shoot him. Whatever you do, don't move. When these jakes get up here, we cannot spook them. See the big one in the back? Oh man, look, that dude is out right there. Hope you don't flop over in that water. That turkey went out that way. Golly. Man, that don't happen too often. That joker is out cold, buddy. Oh my gosh. What a Rio. Look at the spurs on this joker. Come here and take a look at these spurs. Look at that. That is awesome. And for, golly, this bird's 20 pounds. 20 plus pounds. Probably 9-inch beard, 9-10-inch beard. That joker putted and took off. and we thought the gig was up, and we've been sitting up here for the last 45 minutes, and I heard this turkey gobble probably 300 yards from us, back up on the ridge, and I guess he just got up with those other jakes and the hens, and they brought him right back around. It was just like instant replay. They come off the same little hill he came off an hour earlier. And I'll be daggone, I mean, and I'm not kidding you, we were getting ready to leave. I was thinking the gig is up. Man, they're beautiful birds, especially that white like that. Gosh, oh. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50, 51, 52, 53 yards. Dead bird. Holy smokes, Batman, that's a heavy turkey. Man, we had an awesome turkey season overall, though.
No kidding. Started out early season in Kansas. Had to make a risky move. Trusted you to get in front of him.
It worked
Almost missed the kill shot because of a low battery, but it worked out perfect.
That is worth the hard work.
Then we had Shane's turkey hunt. Now, this is probably one of the most textbook turkey hunts I've ever been on in my life, and I got to watch it all from right there behind the camera. We roosted that bird the night before. He hits the ground, comes full strut and gobbling his head off all the way across this field, and Shane smacks him right there on camera.
And to top all that, it's Dave's turn to get in front of the camera. We go out, you call in a whole group of jakes, smoke one of those, and like 3 days later, we don't have a lot of footage of it, but you smoke a great longbeard. And then to top those two off, he kills this one.
That's right. And I tell you what, now that we've had such an awesome turkey season, I'm already starting to think about deer season coming up, which means food plots. And our good friend John Cooner is definitely the go-to guy for that kind of information. It's a good time of the year to start prepping your soil because it won't be long and it'll be time to disc it under and start planting.
What exactly is a deer sanctuary? The word sanctuary means a sacred place or a place of refuge. In recent years, the importance of sanctuaries for deer has been recognized as an important part of quality deer management. Deer sanctuaries are areas deer know they can go to be comfortable and to feel completely safe. For deer to find the sanctuary comfortable, they must have easy access to food, water, and cover. Making deer feel completely safe there, though, completely safe, is your primary priority. Deer, especially mature bucks, may stop using a sanctuary if it's violated, so you have to make it a hard and fast rule. With the exception of trailing a wounded deer, sanctuaries are strictly off limits to you and your fellow hunters. As far as how big to make your sanctuary, just use common sense. It should be large enough and thick so that deer feel completely safe there. If you think creating sanctuaries will make deer impossible to hunt, let me tell you, nothing could be further from the truth. By creating sanctuaries, you'll actually draw deer, especially if you're in an area where hunting pressure is heavy. Place your food plots around the sanctuary and then hunt the approaches from the sanctuary to the plots. Deer will often move between the sanctuary and the feeding areas in the morning and afternoon, and that can make them easier to pattern. If you make the effort to set aside part of your property as a deer sanctuary, you'll find that deer spend more time on your property, and sooner or later, they will show up near one of your stands, especially during the rut.
I mean, that's some good stuff to know right there.
It sure is, and every little bit counts when it comes to planting food plots. The folks at the Whitetail Institute definitely know what they're doing, and they've gone as far as to make a whole list of tips on how to grow a successful food plot from 1 acre to 5,000 acres.
That's right, and if you go to our website and click on their link, you'll be able to watch each of those tips.
I gotta get inside, outdoors